Awesome. Hello, Clayton.
Getting started in just a second, all right? Making sure YouTube's on, and then we'll all be ready to go.
Perfect.
All right. Let's go ahead and get this thing started. Ready? And come to attention. Bow courtesy. 1, 2, 3. And position. Good. Student creed number 1. I develop myself physically and mentally based on the mile-high karate spirit. Hello, hello. And number 2. I will only fight to protect my life and the lives of others. And number 3, I achieve my fullest potential in developing knowledge, honesty, and strength. And what's your goal? Black belt excellence, sir. Perfect. Come to attention. Bow courtesy. 1, 2, 3. And welcome. We have a brand new camera so you guys can see even better now, all right? So let's go ahead and warm up. What I want you guys to do is start jogging in place for me. Jog in place, jog in place. Excellent. I'm going to get some music going so it's not so quiet. Keep moving those feet. Keep running, keep running, keep running. Excellent, excellent. You guys are doing great. All right, and jumping jacks, jumping jacks. Let me see your jumping jacks, up and down, all the way up and all the way down, all right? All the way up, down. Go all the way down. So we're clapping at top, slapping at the bottom. Clap and slap. All right, so up, whoop, down, up, 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 down. Awesome, keep going, keep going, keep going. You guys are doing great. Go, go, go. Warming up our bodies. And time. All right, squat jacks. So we bend our knees, touch, and all the way up. Touch, up, touch, up, touch, up, touch. So I'm bending my knees if I go sideways. Bend, up, bend, up, bend, up. Just like so. Go, 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 go. Bend your knees, bend your knees. Not sitting on the couch, David. Bend those knees, bend your knees. Excellent job. Nice. Maverick's going hardcore over there. And time. Excellent job. All right. Nice. So we're going to be doing a whole bunch of different kinds of push-ups today, all right? So make sure your arms are ready to go because we're going to be working hard. All right. So we're going to do 10 regular black belt push-ups to start out with. Remember, when we do push-ups, your hands are underneath your shoulders. So they're not out here. They're not up here. They're underneath my shoulders, right? And when I go, I gotta keep my back straight. So I go into push position, my back is straight, I go down, and I come right back up. All right, we're doing 10, just like this. All right, so go ahead, push position. Let me see 10 of the best black belt push-ups you got. Go ahead, and go. 10 of them, 10 of them. Let me see them, let me see them. Awesome. Let me see it. Let me see it. 10 of them. 10 of them. Good job. So those are 10 regular push-ups. Now we're going to do 10 push-up punches. All right, so watch me. I'm going into my push-up position again. I do a push-up. I need to punch, punch, and a push-up, punch, punch. And we're just going to do 10. Just like that, all right? Go ahead and go. Hey, Clayton, I need to see your video, sir. Thank you. Make sure we're doing what we're supposed to be doing, dude. Remember, it's only 45 minutes of class. That's it. You got 24 hours in a day. 45 minutes is not that much. And then again, when you're done with all 10, stand up and we'll get started on the next one, okay? Good. While you're waiting, you guys can shake out your arms to make sure your arms are all ready for the next push-ups we're going to be doing. So remember, only 10 push-ups. You're only doing 10 of them, all right? So you do a push-up, punch, punch, push-up, punch, punch. Only 10, only 10. Good, and then while we're waiting, again, you guys can shake out those arms to make sure they're ready for the next push-ups we're going to do. All right, so you ready? The next set of push-ups that we're going to do, like I said, our hands are under our shoulders regularly, but we're going to make them wider. So they're going to be out here instead of in here. So watch me first. Watch me first. Don't do them yet. Watch me. So my hands go from here to here. All right? We're not going crazy out here because then I'm going to start doing bad push-ups. They're just a little bit wider right here. All right? So I usually do them here. I go out just a little bit. And then same thing. I'm doing 10 push-ups. Just like so. All right? Let me see 10 of them. 10 of them. Go. 10 of those wide push-ups, and now our arms are wide. And again, stand up when you're done. And again, you can shake out those arms. Make sure you're ready to go. You can do these things, going back and forth, stretching out your arms. That way we're ready to do the next set when everyone stands up. Excellent. All right, Roman, are you done? Okay, so the last ones, these are gonna be the most challenging ones, but we're only doing 5, okay? So we're making a triangle with our hands, just like this, in front of our body. So watch me again, watch me first. So I make that triangle in front of my body. I go down, and I come right back up. Oh yeah, these are going to be the most challenging, but I only want you to do 5 of them. 5. All right, go ahead and go. Let me see 5. Let me see 5. Mr. Churchman, would you mind getting me a cup of water?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Because that's not.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, these are going to be the most challenging, but when you get done with your 5 diamond push-ups, go ahead and stand up. All right. So we're going to go ahead and stretch. And then David, Maverick, and Clayton join them. All right. So let's go ahead and stretch out a little bit now that we've worked out. So we're going to take one leg, put it behind you, grab it. Working on that balance too. Stare at something that's not moving. Stare at something that's not moving. If you want better balance, put your hand up by your face. Stare at something that's not moving. Make sure we're focused, guys. All right, go ahead and switch sides. Same thing on the other side. Same thing, if you need extra balance, put it up by your face. Guten Tag. Good. All right. And feet together, hands in the air. Reach as far up as you can. And stretch down towards your toes. I was starting to feel lightheaded. Good. Stretching towards your toes, David, towards your toes. Stretch towards your toes. Nope, feet together, feet together. Make sure we're focusing. Stretch down and touch your toes. You should be reaching for your toes. Thank you. Remember, keep your legs straight, no bending your knees. Good. All right, now spread your feet apart and stretch down towards the middle. Thank you. All right, and stretch towards one leg, same thing. Remember, we want to keep both of our knees straight while we're stretching. And go ahead and switch to the other side. And back towards the middle. All right, now you're gonna walk your feet out as far as you can. Remember, when we go into the splits, you want your toes facing the sky. Toes facing the sky. Then just hold it in the middle for me. All right, go ahead and sit back on your bottom. Keep your legs out though. Don't let them come in. Keep them out just like mine. Good, and you want your toes facing straight towards the sky. Good, all right, now we're gonna go side to side. All right, so we're going side to side, just like this. All right, going side to side. Good. All right, and going towards the middle, bobbing up and down towards the middle. Again, keep those toes facing up. Don't let them bow in. Keep them facing towards the sky. Clayton, feet up towards the sky. Thank you. Hold them there. Don't let them fall forward. Otherwise, you're going to have bad hips, and trust me, you don't want bad hips. They stink. They're very painful. All right, now, freeze. Look up here. So, I'm gonna put one hand behind me, one hand in front, and I'm gonna scoot my butt forward, and my legs are gonna go out a little bit wider, all right? So I want you to try that. So keep your feet on the ground, use your butt to slide forward, and keep them going out just a little bit more. All right, so our feet should be wider than they just were. All right, now we're gonna do the same thing, keeping our toes facing the sky, going side to side. Side to side. Go ahead and go. Hold it. Clayton, come on, man. Toes towards the sky, everyone. Toes towards the sky. Remember, not forward. This is bad. Point them straight up towards the ceiling. You want your toes towards the ceiling. So, David, look at your toes. I want them facing straight up, sir. Toes up. Toes up. Thank you. Hold them there. Don't let them fall. Going side to side. All right, and same thing, going back towards the middle, bob up and down towards the middle. Keep your toes up, toes up. Toes up. Keep them up, keep them up. David, toes up, sir. Toes up, facing the sky. If you need to, you can scoot closer to see what I'm doing. It's very, very important, or else you're gonna have bad hips like mine. Trust me, you don't want that, it's very painful. All right, slowly bring your legs together. Good. All right, and go ahead and stand up. Excellent, go ahead, get a quick drink of water, come back, and we're gonna do our first talk for the day. Go ahead and go. All right. Start coming back, start coming back. Good. All right. So, our first talk for today is going to be going over our new word of the month because we got a new one. We just ended last week with our visualization. Now, this week we're starting a new one, all right? The new word of the month, right over there on the wall. You guys see that right there? That guy. That's the new word of the month. Now, I know it's hard to see. That's A-okay. I'm going to talk about it, so you guys have to make sure you're focusing and listening. Yes, sir. Use those ears and listen. All right, so the first sentence says, winning black belts have an overall attitude of personal optimism and enthusiasm. All right, I'm going to say it again. Winning black belts have an overall attitude of personal optimism and enthusiasm. All right, so personal optimism and enthusiasm. Now, I know those are really, really big words. That's okay. I'm going to kind of explain what they are. All right, so an overall attitude of personal optimism. What that means is black belts are positive. They don't let negative things happen to them. So the way they see it, everything has a good side to it. All right, so whenever a black belt has optimism, that means they look for the good in whatever it is, right? So when we first got started with class today, were you thinking, oh man, this is going to be a great class. I'm going to get stronger. I'm going to learn some new things. Or were you the opposite? Were you negative? Which black belts are not negative, but that's okay. That's why we're training to be black belts, right? It's because we're learning to be better, right? So were you thinking, oh, today's going to stink. Everything's going to be so boring. Because if you were thinking that, one thing's going to happen, right? If you start thinking that everything's going to be boring, if you start thinking that today's going to suck, well, guess what? That's going to be the truth. The more you think negative, the more that's going to happen. So if I start thinking today's going to be horrible, well, the rest of the day is going to get worse and worse and worse, right? But if I can have my personal optimism, if I think, oh man, today's going to be awesome. I'm going to get so much work done. I'm going to be so pumped for today. Well, then the day's going to get better and better and better. And that's what you want. Right? So stop thinking of things as, oh, this is going to be so bad. I don't want to do this. Because the more you think about that stuff that way, the less you are going to learn. But the more you start thinking today's going to be great, I'm going to get so much work done, I'm going to be amazing, the better your attitude's going to be. The more you're going to learn and soak into yourself. All right? So optimism is seeing things as a better way, in a better way, all right? That's what optimism is. It's seeing things in a better way. And the second part of that is enthusiasm. So what that means is everything we do, we're doing with excitement. So we're excited. We have energy all the time, and we are happy to do whatever we're doing. That's what enthusiasm is. So when you guys... when we were here at the karate school and I'd shake your hands and ask you how you're doing, you say great, fantastic, amazing, whatever it may be, what did your mind start doing? You started smiling and getting ready to go, getting more excited. That's the enthusiasm that it's talking about, right? Think about it this way. Have I ever taught class where I'm all like, all right guys, we're gonna get started today. Have I ever taught like that? No, I have never taught like that. Why? Because I'm always excited to teach. This is what I love to do, right? Well, it's the same with you guys. I want you guys to be just as excited to do class as me, because that makes it even more fun for both of us, all right? That's the excitement. That's the enthusiasm that it's talking about. So again, winning black belts have an overall attitude of personal optimism and enthusiasm. That means we're always positive, and we're always ready to do work. All right? It gives us that extra energy to keep going. So, with that, are you guys ready to learn a new kick? Because we're on a new kick for the month too. Oh yeah. Go ahead and stand up. Come back with me. Let's go ahead and get going. Let's go, 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 go. Scoot back, scoot back. Clayton, remember, we're being optimistic. So get up and let's get started, sir. Thank you. I want the black belt, Clayton, not a white belt, Clayton. All right, so now we just got done with our front kick, right? Our front kick was where we picked up our leg, we kicked out and back, and then we set it down, right? Now, what we're going to be learning is called a round kick. Round kick. All right? Our round kick is our front kick. We just turn it sideways. So watch me. So I point my knee at my target. So right now my target is you guys. From here, all I'm going to do is turn it sideways. Right? And then all I do, I go out back, and then I set it down. So we also call it a snap kick. Snapping out. So again, I put it sideways, I snap it, and then I bring it back. All right? It's super quick. Now, when we do this, remember when we were doing the side kick and the hook kick, we had to pivot our back foot, right? Remember that pivot? So it's turning it away from where we're kicking. So if I'm going this way, my hands are up. I take this leg, I pick it up. Look, I'm pivoting. I go out back, then I set it down. All right? So today we're going to break it up, and we're going to slow it down. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to get something that you can lean on, something you can use for balance. All right? Go ahead and find whatever that is. It could be a wall, a couch, whatever it is, use it for balance. I'm getting my balance beam right now for you guys to see mine. All right? All right. So I'm going to be using my Weight Master for balance today. Now, what we're going to do is you're going to point your toes. You're going to pivot towards the Weight Master because we're going to be kicking away. All right? And I'm going to be using this for balance. All right? So, David, we're not kicking anything, sir. We're holding it this time. So that's what I want you to do. We're not kicking anything. We're holding it, all right? For balance. That way, because we can hold it out longer without us falling over. All right? So I want you to put your hand on something to hold yourself up. All right? Let me see it, David. Let me see it. Hold something that you can hold yourself up with. So you can use like the couch, or you can hold hands with, is that your sister? You can grab your sister's hand to hold for balance. So if I had Mr. Churchma as a helper, he's running out here. Hold on one second. So watch this. If you need help balancing, you can grab hands a cool way. What that means is we grab with thumb here, thumb there, and then we grab the back of the hand. This is a good way to help balance too. That way my helper can hold me up just like so. And then Liam's got a super cool dog doing karate with him today. All right, so again, thank you, sir. I got my balance here. I'm pivoting towards my balance. What I want you to do, number one, is your pivot. So when I say one, you're going to point your knee away from the target. See how my knee's facing that way? I need you guys to do the same thing. All right, so we're pulling our hips back. So if I turn this way, we're not pivoting here anymore. That's the side kick and hook kick. We're bringing it back, and we're pulling it to where our knee is pointing at our target. All right, that's what I want you guys to do. So point your knee at your target. Good. Other hand by your face. All right, so 2, you're going to kick out and back. And 3, you're going to set it down. All right, so again, it's going to go 1, 2, out back, and 3. David's got a question. Let me get to you, sir. Wait, don't go away. If you have a question, stay here so I know what you're saying. What's your question, sir? Okay, well stay right there. Stay right there and watch, okay? So I'm using this for balance. I'm pivoting my toes towards wherever I'm balancing. I point my knee away from my target on 1. 2, I kick out back. And 3, I set it down. Does that make sense? That's what we're doing, okay? So go ahead, get ready everyone. Hand on your balance, whatever you're using for balance. Ready, hand up, ready, and 1, pick it up. Good, so now we're pointing our knee at our target away from us. 2, kick it out back, ayah! And 3, set it down. Excellent, so that's what we're doing, all right? So let's do it again. Hand on our balance, pivoting that back foot, so we're pointing it away from our target. All right, ready? And 1, pick it up. Point your knee at your target, point it, point it, point it. 2, kick it out, ayah! And 3, set it down. Good. Now, when we're kicking, watch my body. Look up here. All right, my body is facing straight sideways. I'm not turning this way because now my kick's going down, and that's not a good round kick, all right? So when my hand is up, my body needs to turn towards my target wherever that is, all right? So I'm turning my body sideways, just like so. So I go out, back, and then I set it down. All right, so keep that body up, body up. Ready? And 1, pick it up. 2, kick, aya. And 3, set it down. Good. All right, let's do it one more time. Pick it up. Ready? 1, pick it up. 2, kick, aya. And 3, set it down. All right, now we're gonna switch sides. So you're gonna use your other hand for balance. All right, so we're gonna be kicking with our other leg. So again, if you have a helper, you can grab hands the cool way, which is thumb to thumb, grabbing in. All right, good. All right, we're pivoting that foot, so we're turning it towards wherever we're balancing, and then our other leg, pointing our knee wherever our target is. So I point my knee at my target, just like so. All right, I kick out, back, and I set it down. All right, so I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. Ready? And 1, pick it up. Good, ready? 2, kick, aya. And 3, set it down. Good. Now remember, my knee needs to be facing towards my target, not facing this way, not facing down. My knee is facing at my target, just like so. So if I do it towards you, look at my body. My body's not leaning down. My body is sideways, and I'm pointing my knee right at the camera. So it's the same for you guys, all right? So just like so. All right, ready? And 1, pick it up. And 2, kick, aya. And 3, set it down. Good. Now remember, where's our other hand at? Is our other hand down here? No, our other hand's by our face. All right, keep that hand up. Ready? Let's do it again. 1, pick it up. 2, kick, aya. And 3, set it down. Good. All right, we're gonna do it again. Ready? 1, pick it up. Pivoting that back foot. Remember, our foot is facing towards wherever we're holding. And 2, kick, aya. And 3, set it down. Good, you guys are doing amazing. Keep up the hard work. This is what optimism and enthusiasm is all about. Ready? And 1, pick it up. Remember, body sideways, not leaning down. Body sideways. Ready? 2, kick, aya. And 3, set it down. Woo, nice job. All right, go ahead and get another quick drink of water. We're staying hydrated. And then we have our second talk. Go ahead and go. If someone was helping you hold balance, I want you to tell them thank you. Good old water. All right, so when you're done, I want you to take a seat, take a knee. I want you to be where I can see you. Take a seat or a knee, get where I can see you. All right, so today we are talking about self-discipline. All right, self-discipline. Now, self-discipline is a very, very important lesson, all right? But first, we're gonna talk about good habits because all of this is about good habits, all right? So good habits are very, very important, right? We have a whole bunch of different kinds of good habits, right? Let's see here, we got brushing our teeth in the morning and at night before bed, right? That way our teeth stay nice and healthy and clean and white, right? That's very, very important. Number 2, what do? We gotta take a shower or a bath, right? That way we don't stink. That's very important too. That's a good habit. All right. What's another good habit? Well, what do we have to do in the car? We gotta make sure we wear a seatbelt, right? Yeah, that's another good habit. We're buckling up, wearing our seatbelt. Let's see, another good habit. Maybe we could look both ways before we cross the street. That one's a good one too, right? We make sure we look both ways. That way we're staying safe. All right. Another good habit to have would be like staying away from bullies at school. That way we don't have to deal with them. They don't bother us or anything like that, right? Those are all good habits, right? So good habits are there to keep us safe. Now, I want you guys to say this with me. Say, good habits, easy to live with, but hard to make. So one more time. Good habits, easy to live with, hard to make. Good. Now, use the other hand. Ready? Bad habits, hard to live with, but easy to make. All right, so we want good habits, not bad habits, right? We want good habits. They're hard to make, though. That's why it's important that we're always focusing and we're always listening to whatever we're being told to do, right? Because like mom and dad, if they say, hey, go brush your teeth, it's not because they're trying to be annoying. It's not trying to nag you or anything like that. It's because they love you and they want to make sure that you are doing all the good habits. They're trying to help you, right? That way you remember, right? Or same with like taking a bath or a shower, getting ready for bed, getting ready for school, making sure you eat, all that stuff, right? All those good habits are very, very important, right? So they're hard to make though, right? So if we are having trouble like brushing our teeth, what could happen? Right? Our teeth turn yellow. We might get cavities. Those are bad. We don't want cavities, right? Well, and then we have to go to the dentist and sit in that chair. They have to do a whole bunch of stuff to our teeth. And we don't want that, right? That's a bad habit to not brush our teeth. All right? But we want those good habits. So that means brushing our teeth, making sure our teeth stay white and all that stuff, right? Well, that's hard to make, but it's easy to live with because then you don't have to go to the dentist. Your teeth stay white, everything's good. So that's what we want, right? Well, that's what this is all talking about, all right? So today, like I was talking about earlier, we're talking about self-discipline. Self-discipline is very, very important, right? So this week, we're going to be talking about having self-discipline. Having self-discipline is not easy. What it means is doing the right thing, doing the things we should be doing, even when we don't feel like it. So a good example of this is, if you don't like doing homework, you know you need to do homework, right? That's how you get good grades, is by doing your homework, turning it in on time and all that stuff. That's how you get good grades. But there's days where we get home, we're like, I don't want to do my homework. Well, self-discipline is the thing you use where you're like, I don't want to do my homework, but I need to. That but I need to is self-discipline. All right, when we have good self-discipline, we are doing the things we need to do, even when we don't want to. All right, remember, a self-disciplined student knows that they don't have to want to do it, but they do it anyways, right? So like me personally, I don't like mowing the yard. That's one of my least favorite chores to do, is going outside and mowing the grass. But I know with my self-discipline, I need to do it, right? It's the same for anything. Brushing your teeth. Sometimes you're like, oh, I don't want to brush my teeth, but you need to do it, right? That's what self-discipline is for. That's making sure we do the things we need to do, even when we don't feel like it. All right, Liam, let's see. Go ahead.
If we didn't mow the lawn any day, then the grass would be really long.
Exactly.
And we would be like, I can't see.
Exactly. We don't want that. That's why it's very important, right? And again, that's doing the things we don't want to do, even if it's hard to do. Maverick? What about you, sir?
Like, when you're like mowing the grass or doing your homework, because like, if you get it done quickly, you'll get a long break. Because something bad can actually make something good come out of it.
There you go.
Something bad.
There you go. Sounds good, sir. All right, let's see. Clayton, you have to unmute yourself now. Try it. There you go. What do you got, man?
Never complain doing your homework.
Exactly. That's a very good lesson, right? Is making sure we always do our homework and never complain about it, because then we do it either way. Excellent. All right, and that's the same with everything, right? There's days where even karate sounds kind of boring, or we don't want to do karate because we're doing something else. Well, even then, we have to use self-discipline, right? We still gotta come because that's what self-discipline is all about. All right? There's a whole bunch of them. Now, I'm gonna do a quick little story. There was once 2 kids. Neither of them wanted to do their homework. They both wanted to go outside and play and have fun, right? But the first one decided he shouldn't have to do his homework and didn't want to do it and didn't do it at all. Went outside and played. The second one thought to himself, the sooner I get it done, the sooner I can play. Kind of like what Maverick was saying, right? Well, which one? 1 or 2? All right, you're going to put a number. 1 or 2. Which one do you think had self-discipline? Let me see it. 1 or 2? Yeah, you guys are right. Number 2 had self-discipline. All right, which one 1 or 2, do you think had better grades? 1 or 2? Yeah, you guys got it again. Number 2. All right, now, that's very, very important. Now, I want to know, you're going to raise your hand, all right? How many of you do your homework or your chores even when you don't want to? Raise your hand, even if it's like, I don't want to do it right now. You still get it done. All right, thank you for your honesty. Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much. Sometimes that's A-okay, right? We always want to get better though, right? So even if we're so-so, we still want to keep working at it and keep growing and keep getting better. And that's what self-discipline is all about, right? Doing the things we don't want to do, even though it's hard to do sometimes. All right, so other than that, we got to keep going, okay? So come back up, stand up. We're going to get to the next thing. Now, we are going to start doing our back stances. All right, so last month we went over our front stances where we stood on our train tracks, we stepped out, bend the front knee. Now, a back stance is completely different. All right, so I want you to clear your mind of that front stance for now. Keep it in your brain, but get rid of it. That's not what we're doing. Now, what I want you to do is you're going to copy me. So put your feet together. Feet together just like this. Good. Now, take one leg. I want you to turn it sideways. So we're making a letter L with our feet. All right? From here, I'm going to do it sideways so it's easier to see what I'm doing. So I'm going to be moving this leg. All right? So you're going to take one small step, and then you're going to take another small step. So now one foot is facing towards you guys, one foot is facing that way. And now I'm going to bend both of my knees. When I do this, I'm bending over my back leg more than my front leg, right? Do you guys see that? How my body is over this leg more than this leg? That's what I want you guys. Maverick's doing good. Excellent back stance, Maverick. All right, bending both knees over this back leg. Hold it, hold it. So if you're over here, I want you to lean back over your back leg, just like so. All right, bending that knee. All right, one more time. Feet together, feet together. Good. I see them. All right, from here, turn your toes. 1 step, 2 step. And then remember, over that back leg, bend your knees over your back leg, back leg. So we're leaning back, leaning back. Good. Now from here, I want you to put this hand down here. Put this hand, open it, and put it on top. So we're making this kind of thing right here. So this one's open, this one's closed. We're going to do a chop. All right, so when I say go, you're going to chop, just like so. This hand comes here, this hand goes straight out in front of you. All right, ready? Bring it in, bring it in. So we're in our back stance facing this way. I chop, bring it here, and I'm chopping towards the front. Ready? And chop, ayah! Good, let's see it again. Bring it in. Ready, chop, ayah! Good, one more, bring it in. Ready, chop, ayah! Good. Make sure your knees are still bent. Remember, we're still in our back stance, so we shouldn't be standing right now. We should be bending our knees. Awesome. All right, now one more. We're going to do it on this side now, all right? So feet together just like mine. Hurry, 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 feet together. All right, now we're going to take this leg this time and turn it towards this way. All right, so we have this leg facing the camera or the front, me, and the other one is facing that way. Now, move this leg, 1, move this leg, 2, and again, we're bending over our back leg, so we're not leaning this way, we're leaning this way. All right, over this leg. And then from here, put this hand on top open, this hand on bottom closed, just like so. And then we're gonna chop out, and this hand comes back to my wrists. Ready? And chop, ah-yeah! Good, bring it back. Bending those knees still, keep them bent. We shouldn't be out of our back stance yet. Ready, and jump. Aya! Good. One more time, bring it up. So actually, Liam, I want you to chop that way for me, sir. All right, so switch your hands. There you go. Ready, and jump. Aya! Perfect. Bring it back one more time. Ready, and jump. Aya! Good. Come to attention. Yes, sir. Good. And hands behind your back. All right, so very quickly announcements, and then we're going to bow out of here. So number one announcement is classes. We are technically back open. So if you guys want to, you can come take class with me here at the karate school, all right? The few rules are you have to wear a mask. I know I'm not wearing mine right now, but that's because no one came in today, all right? So make sure you're wearing a mask. This is my mask, all right? But make sure you're wearing a mask just like so. Number two, you're going to get your temperature taken. That way everything's safe. And number three, you're washing your hands before and after class. All right, those are the three rules. Number two, like we started today, we have our new, what is it called? Word of the month. We have our new word of the month, which is positive self-expectancy and goals attainment. It is on the website if you guys want to do the worksheet already, all right? Remember, the character challenge worksheet is for that gray stripe, which you need to pass your test to your next belt. So make sure you guys get that in, all right? You have till June 4th to get it done, June 4th. Next one, our weekly challenge. This one's very important. All right, look up here, look up here. For the weekly challenge, we're going to take the bow staff again, or a stick, or anything like a broom, or anything like that, and we're going to be using them. Now, last week, we did a horse stance, and we had to hold it here and balance it, right? This week, it's going to be a little bit harder. We're going to take the bow staff, find the middle of it. You're going to bring it up. You have to balance it on one leg. Oh, you got to balance it on one leg, nice and even, just like so. All right, but the minute it falls, that's game over. All right, so you got to balance it on one leg. That's your challenge for this week. Remember, the weekly challenges were 3 strikes. And lastly, please, 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 everyone, try, if you can, to come into the karate school at least once a week. All right, just once a week. Because when you're here, if we're doing something that's not quite right, I can help you. I can fix you easier here than at home, right? So please, 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 just like Clayton has come in, I want you guys to at least try to come in at least once a week for me, please. All right? So that is all the announcements. Let's go ahead and bow out of here. Everyone come to attention. Yes, sir. Bow courtesy. 1, 2, 3. And hands behind your back. Black belt creed. As a dedicated student of the martial arts, I live my life by the principles of black belt, modesty, courtesy, integrity, perseverance, self-control, indomitable spirit, sir. Awesome. And ladder preposition, sir. Mile high karate is the best, sir. Awesome. All right, you guys are free to go. Have a good evening. Thank you guys for joining me. Bye, guys. Bye, 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 bye.